Best Ball Mania, $25 to win $3 million. I think I would pay all $3 million to get rid of this hangover that I have right now. Pretty much all $3 million. This is our fourth draft.
Oh, boys.
We are locked and loaded.
Let's win $3 million, fellas. How
not
are you
us?
doing, Aidan Haller?
I'm rocking. I'm not nearly as hungover as either of you.
Hey,
so
whoa! Don't group me in with Shaun. He's in a whole different group than me. All right.
Okay, so
I'm feeling pretty sharp in terms of least hungover PRs. I'm probably sitting pretty firmly at 1. Shaun pretty firmly at 3, and Keegan's just vibing in the middle there.
I'm so ready for a Sam Howell, Jahan Dawson stack.
oh my God,
Let's go.
talk dirty to me, baby. Oh my, not Sam. We're gonna get hit with the not safe for work content warning on YouTube. When you're talking to Sam Howell, Jahan Dotson, and bring back with Juwan Jennings, maybe you want to bring back Eli Mitchell.
Let's talk about it.
I can't believe there's this many sickos drafting at this time of the day.
Isn't it the best on Father's Day?
That's the best part about these underdog drafts. Yeah, Father's Day, people are just drafting. Who knows? Maybe there's some dads in here hoping to win $3 million on Father's Day.
This is a Father's Day edition.
I hope there's some fathers in here.
This is a Father's Day edition. I hope there's some fathers. Oh,
Yeah, we
geez.
celebrate fathers here at RTL.
Yeah, we don't call them dads. That's too informal. It's just fathers.
2 people. Where do you guys think we're going to draft?
So my guess for this draft is we're drafting at the 6.
I'm gonna take the 8. That's my guess. Shaun, do you have a guess?
They're gonna give us 12 because God gives us his toughest battles. He's gonna give us 12.
Yeah.
Oh, winner gets to make the first pick here.
Oh, okay, yeah. Let's do
I
it.
guess it right.
Okay.
Winner gets to make
Winner
first
gets
pick.
first pick. I like that.
The 1.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my God. Yes.
yes.
Yes. All right. Speaking of fathers, bring daddy home. Here he is, Justin Jefferson. Let's go. Yes, Keegan Gritty. Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, man.
wow.
We are so back.
If anyone right here is watching this and is firing up a draft too, or wants to fire up a draft, or doesn't have an Underdog account, if you sign up with Underdog and use promo code RTM, you'll actually get a equal deposit. Keegan, I'm so hungover.
A match deposit of up to $100 for those who use our code. Minimum deposit of $50, but you match your deposit using our RTM code Underdog. We'll have that in the comments for you guys, or linked in the description with our Underdog link. All right, Justin Jefferson, let's lock that in right away.
We just casually dropped that we are now partnered with Underdog. RTM, that happened because of all of you, the mean team, following along, supporting us. One team, one dream. And if you haven't signed up for Underdog, this is a great time to do it. Promo code RTM. Match your deposit.
Yeah, we're here to match your deposits. $50 in, $50 free, courtesy of the sickos at RTM and Underdog.
We do it for the mean team, baby. Okay, so four
people
Okay,
pleasers.
so we're four wide receivers off the board. Okay, McCaffrey goes 5. What do you guys think about Tyreek over Cooper Kupp and Christian McCaffrey?
Honestly,
I like Kupp over Tyreek, I think.
I'm putting all 3 of them like almost in the same tier of potential points this season. So
Yeah.
I'm just mixing it up. Like if I'm 3, 4, or 5, I'm taking who's like coming to me. But I'm in on all 3 of them.
19's on the prowl.
I just had a long
Kelsey's a no-no for
conversation.
me.
What's up?
I just had a long conversation with some Rams fans last night over drinks about Cooper Kupp's potential this year for wide receiver 1. So,
How they feeling? Pretty strong?
well, unfortunately, they're not as much sickos as we are. They could not give me a single update on Rams OTAs and things, and have no idea what the health status of Matthew Stafford's elbow is. So,
I've been reading it's night and day. I think I saw earlier this week that exact quote was
Garrett
night and day
Wilson.
difference with the surgery.
Wow, that's high for Garrett Wilson.
I would like to revisit that. I don't think I'm taking Diggs over any 3 of those guys after him. What about you guys?
I'll take Eckler over Diggs. Wilson's a little too high. I still like Diggs in like the 9, 10, 11 range.
Kelsey's at 10 right now. I'm going Kelsey before. Oh, this is.
Oh, yeah.
criminal.
Yeah, Kelsey.
We're trying to
Yeah.
Kelsey is. Kelsey's my guy at 6, I think.
Did Kelsey just get flagged for gambling or something? Like, why is he flying?
Yes, Kelsey in jail.
Flying.
Is he the guy under the mask for the Chiefs mascot? Is that him?
Wait, the Chiefs Kingdom guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just Kelsey.
Oh,
Are him and Kelsey in cahoots?
what's that dude's name? The Chiefs Kingdom Bandit Wolf. I'm looking it up. Yeah, it's
How many CeeDee Lamb, Amon-Ra, St. Brown teams do you think there are in Best Ball Mania? Like, there's got to be
It's such a good combo.
10,000s.
It's such a good combo because this Week 17 correlation too, and then cheap quarterback
They
stack.
call him.
It's a cheap
looks
QB
crazy.
stack. Let me see. I have it up. So it's Chiefs
his
Chiefsaholic, Chiefsaholic fan for wearing a full body wolf costume to games. Robbed a bank while traveling to Houston to watch his team play the Texans. He robbed the bank in the mask that he wears to the games.
Yeah, way to blend in, man. Try not to raise any red flags.
That actually wasn't me. I'd be too dumb to do something like that. Okay, so Jaylen Waddle goes 15. Wilson and Waddle. I love Chubb and Brown. That's a fire ass team. Okay,
Yeah. Let's flip over to the board. The available players as we start to kind of look at what we've
real
got coming down
quick.
the count.
Do we do a quarterback and running back here and just get crazy?
I think so.
Thoughts?
I kind of like the idea of
Let's see what QB
Mahomes and Derrick Henry. that would be pretty rad.
Mahomes is the easiest one to stack, I feel like, of these quarterbacks that are left. There goes Mahomes. So
Great.
I'm down.
one gives you late stack.
Hurts
or
and
Hurts
Henry.
Is fun
I
'cause
kinda
we
like-
go Goddard.
Hurts and Henry is absurd. Hurts and Henry with
I like
Jefferson.
Hurts and Henry, and get a guy like Goddard later.
Yeah, let's do it. That seems
I
fun.
would be down.
Let's
yeah.
do it. Oh, that's
I
disgusting.
like this.
Oh, that's disgusting.
I feel like people are really low on Derrick Henry this year, and like I get it
That
because
happens
the
every
concerns.
year. Yeah.
There's no reason why like he's not running back 1 again. Like the dude is an absolute workhorse.
It's not like he was.
He gets to play Houston twice in the fantasy playoffs, week 15 and week 17.
Henry was not.
It's
bad
also worth
last year.
noting, like the name of the game in these best ball drafts, like, is touchdown production, and the dude just like walks into a touchdown plus like every week he's healthy. Like,
Yeah, I saw one of those like PFF tweets, those like tweets I was calling out the other day on my Twitter where it's like start one, bench one, cut one. And they were like, if there's a ball on the 1 yard line, who you taking? And I was like, I think I would take Derrick Henry, honestly,
For
9
sure.
times out of 10 to get me 1 yard.
100%.
dude, his last 5 seasons he's went for 12 touchdowns, 16, 17, 10, and 13.
I mean, his
It's like it's guaranteed double-digit touchdowns. It's ridiculous.
his efficiency fell off like from 2020 to 2021, but like he was incredible in 2021, and he had basically had the same year. He just played more games in 2022.
yeah,
like-
he hit 1,500 yards last year.
And you know what? If the wheels fall off, it's whatever. We rolled with Derrick Henry over Ramondre Stevenson in that instance, so it's like whatever. I'm taking big dog. You know.
I would do that 10 out of 10. In redraft, I'm maybe going a different way, especially in like a PPR league.
Derrick
But
Henry
yeah.
also would have had another touchdown last year. That screen that he almost took to the house for like 80 years, or 80 yards, and got tackled at the like 1, and the ball popped out, and Burks like fell on it.
Dude, he's gotten
I remember I was
better at receiving. What were you saying, Aiden? Sorry.
I was with Jay Lee when that happened last year, and he owned him, and the dude almost had a stroke watching this in real time, too, watching the ball, because someone jumped on it and like got credited the touchdown.
Yeah, I think it was Burks. It was Burks or Chick that fell on it. Yeah.
It was Burks.
Wow, Josh Jacobs just went 33. Are people fading him because of the holdout? That's late.
Yeah, maybe
for
that could be
Jacobs,
affecting the
dude.
news here.
But like running backs can't afford to hold out. Like what? So you don't get paid, and then you come back the next year, and you're a year older.
There's no
like,
leverage.
I get it. I get the like. Yeah. It
That's
just doesn't work.
insane.
Look at teams 1, 2, and 3 in this draft here. They all went quarterback, elite running back, elite wide receiver. We're all rocking the same pattern here.
That's why these top 3 picks, you can just walk away with a stud at each position, and you have your core locked up. And then
Team 4 is a sicko, just stacking wide receivers.
with Gibbs.
And 6.
Oh, that Lions bring back is nasty, dude. He's got 2 Lions and CeeDee Lamb. He's going to stack the shit out of that squad. Oh, wow. That's how you know I'm losing touch with reality, when I'm just getting so juiced for week 17 correlation. I'm like,
I'm correlating. I'm correlating all over. Oh, that's a nasty 3 out of 4 correlation and stack through 4.
oh, if he brings it back with Dulcich in round 12, I'm gonna lose.
nice.
I'm gonna lose my marbles. If Cortland Sutton ends up on that team, I may need to leave the room.
If he does that.
All right.
All right, Keegan, let's go to our available guys. We're
Okay, we're up in
Terry.
Terry would be awesome. DJ or Kirk. I think at this point, we're probably taking a wideout and running back, unless we get like crazy value at,
we could go we could go
fall.
Terry and Aiyuk. We could go Terry and Aiyuk for that week 17 if we wanted to.
Dude, I would be super into that. We have Derrick Henry. Oh man. Okay. What about Ken Walker and Brandon Aiyuk here?
Just Kirk.
A lot of Christian Kirk. I'd be down to mix it up.
I'm down to mix. I don't need.
I'm not taking Hawk.
Let's take Aiyuk. Let's just get that locked in. I'm down for Kenneth Walker. Honestly,
we get a good running back.
Or Joe Mixon.
I'm down for that.
Or Joe Mixon. I'm either or. And I don't love Mixon.
Just Mixon.
The Chiefs. Oh, we didn't get Mahomes. I almost got excited. I was like, do we have Mahomes?
I'd rather have Walker. Yeah, Walker and Aiyuk.
I'm down.
Sweet.
Aaron Jones would have had the week 17 correlation with JJ, but he would have
that week 17 correlation with Terry and Aiyuk would have just been no.
Yeah,
sometimes when I'm drafting, like in these first, what round are we in now? Like these first 5 rounds, if I get correlation, like good for me. But I'm honestly just like trying to build out best position available and some ADP here, and then like. Round 8, I'll start thinking about week 17.
I mean, this team's
I prioritize
wagon.
The stacks and value early. But Keegan, to your point, if it kind of falls in my lap, that's kind of like number 3 on the checklist.
All right, so
I'll go back to the board for the listeners, but I just want to check ADP value. 24, 24, 25, 25. A little bit up on Kenneth Walker, Justin Jefferson. All right, and a little high in Brandon Aiyuk. So I like the value.
You're going to have to reach, because when you have when you draft back-to-back on the turn, if you really want a guy, you're going to have to take him there. Like, it's just
you have to go
the nature of the game.
And you can with like the double picks. Like, it's like, go get your 2 guys that you want there.
Oh, I'm so happy I don't have Alexander Madison in the 5th round. Like, just that guy is juiced right now about that. And that's fine. Happy Father's Day to him.
Yeah.
But he probably just was doing bad.
That window is missed on the Madison value. Like, people are getting him in like the 8th or 9th round.
Oh, Deontay just went at 53. That is early. And I love Deontay.
Deontay before Kirk is a decision I personally would make to say it in like the nicest way possible.
I thought maybe we could sneak
Good for
Deontay.
Good for this guy, Mr. Taz. Eckler, Williams, Herbert, early.
Oh my God, yeah.
Good on him.
That guy is going to get so much Dulcich. It is insane how hard he's going to Dulcich later.
He's Dulciching his
I would have.
He's
Gregging his Dulcich. You can't make a Tomlin without breaking some Gregs. I would have I would have really loved Deontay.
Did Justin Fields just go with the 56?
Yes, this draft's different.
Into the guy who already has Lamar.
Ooh, that's interesting.
That doesn't make any sense.
I mean, he probably went value. He probably just feels. I've done that before. Where it's like the quarterback. I probably shouldn't draft this QB, but I'm just like, it's the value's too good. Okay, so at 72, I'm just spoiler alert, and for our listeners, don't make fun of me, but that is exactly Dallas Goedert's ADP. Don't ask me how I know that, but that is exactly Dallas Goedert's ADP at 72.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, let's get John Dotson and Dallas Goedert. right here because I think Dotson's like what 77.
Yes, and he does correlate with Aiyuk. I love that.
Oh my god!
Talk
We
to
are
me.
And guess
Talk
who?
to me. I can't wait to get sniped and have all of this fall flat on our face.
And guess
Keegan, let's cue them up and just see
And-
what our ADP is looking like. On
and
them.
you guys want to guess this? You want to know who plays the Eagles week 17?
Oh no! Don't say it because I already know. Don't say it because I already know, Shaun. I will have the police at your house in the next 5 minutes.
The Arizona Cardinals. The Arizona Cardinals.
He's a sicko. He's an absolute
Arizona
sicko.
Cardinals. That means we can do a bring back with James Conner, or we can bring it back
Rondale.
with Rondale.
Rondale.
We could even get
Is that you?
we could get Michael Wilson.
Whispering in his headphones.
It's Michael Wilson.
Yeah.
We could get Michael Wilson. Okay, hold up. So
We're
who do they? Okay,
correlating all over the place.
there is there is something. There's an interesting stack we could do where we bring it back. Oh, we could do a Purdy stack too. We could.
Dude, that scares me.
He's like
What if
free,
Lance wins
though.
the job? Yeah. What if Lance does win the job? I would do Purdy if we were doing like a 3 QB thing, like, and he's our third one. But
we could do it. I mean, we could get weird,
I don't know.
or we just do Kirk if we want to. That actually,
If we're doing a 2 QB stack, I prefer to. Yeah,
I just kinda forgot
I'd
about
prefer
Kirk.
because I think with Hurts, I'd be fine building just 2.
Yeah. There's also an option of Jordan Addison here coming up, and we could do Addison and Jefferson, and then Kirk in the next like wraparound that we do.
I like
as long
that
as
if-
Addison doesn't go before us.
I like that if Dotson is off the board. I think I'd like to draft Dotson if he's there. What do you guys think? I mean, I do love Addison, so it's tough.
Yeah, it's just like we could build out that JJ Addison stack.
That's pretty
Yeah, we
nasty.
can do it
see.
either way, which is pretty sweet. I think I'd almost rather
Would you rather have Addison and Dotson?
go Addison if we're gonna get Kirk.
No,
Oh,
I
I
kind
see
of
what
want to
you're
get some
saying.
attachment to Hurts here, so I definitely want to go Goddard and then one of those 2 wide receivers.
I definitely want Goddard, but I'd probably lean Addison.
Okay.
If we're gonna get Kirk, so then we go like the 3
Who do you
stack
think?
there.
Who do
But
you think's going
I
to
could go either
score
way.
more touchdowns? I feel like Dotson's going to score more. I don't know.
Oh,
This is
dude,
tough.
that's a tough question. They're going to
tough.
pass so much in Minnesota.
Let's go to the player board here as we.
All right, I think
They're
we're
gonna-
in good shape.
They're gonna pass a ton.
All right, so Goddard for sure here. We have Jordan Addison. That would be like under ADP too, so we're getting some value on him. Jahan Dotson
vote's
is a little
Addison.
bit above. I would.
Let's
This would
do
be a
Addison.
fun team.
Let's stack it.
Yeah, my vote's Addison.
Let's stack it.
Because then getting Kirk, like we have a really healthy stack there.
Yeah. I mean, it's basically really talented wide receiver twos, first round draft capital in offenses. I'd probably bet on the passing attack for the Vikings being better, even though Dotson's vibes. I like Dotson, but
They're gonna pass. Yeah, they were a top 3 passing offense in terms of attempts. And they're gonna be there again.
oh my god, I can't believe we have This is a gritty squad. This is sick. Oh my goodness, we have Jalen Hurts and Derrick Henry. Oh my goodness. Okay, Nico Collins becomes a priority for this squad. BT Dub. BT Dub. Jesus, we just lost a stream. Oh, we just lost a listener.
A potential Schultz like cheap tight end as well too.
Oh,
but
yeah.
yeah, got to get a Houston player on here. Who's Minnesota playing again? They're playing Green Bay in week
Green Bay.
17.
Yeah, there's not gonna be a ton there. Like Jaden Reed maybe late, but both are.
Cheap tight ends for the Packers.
We should for sure bring back
Musgrave.
with like a Dobbs or I think Jaden Reed is a move later on. I like that.
I like Jaden Reed.
I like that.
Yeah. If we're going a 2 tight end build, I don't know if I'd like to bank it on a rookie tight end.
If we'd have to go 3 tight ends if we bring in Musgrave, it'd have to be like a.
Yeah, which I'd rather just rip 2 and go like a.
Hey, question for you
Schultz and
guys.
call it
Captain Kirk is going to be like well above
Yeah,
our
we're
position
gonna
at
have to reach.
97,
We're gonna have
but
to reach.
yeah, because
Oh,
we pick at
what's his
120
ADP?
and his ADP is 110.
Yeah, we're gonna have to reach.
So
Just
that
take him
is-
to 97 and call it a day.
It's a reach. It's a
These
reach.
guys are going to be like, what the hell is wrong
I mean,
with
we're
this
doing
team?
it for the stack. It's. Have you seen Dave Kluge? Have you seen him where he's like, after I draft 2 Vikings, knowing that I have to overreach and draft Cousins is pretty. He constantly brings up that tweet. Oh, that it kills me. It's hilarious.
Dave's a good Twitter follow. He's a good guy in the fantasy space. Seems like a
we were
nice
drafting
follow.
together. I
Yeah,
stumbled,
that's crazy.
stumbled in a puppy with him, and I was like, "This is definitely Dave." The squad was a wagon. I was like, "I'm getting cooked out of this group with Dave."
Yeah, I remember following him a couple years ago, and I don't know. He's gotten way better at Twitter. He's just like, I don't know. Dave, I know you're not listening, but you've become a good follow.
If you are,
You've become a good follow.
you're a great follow.
And he,
Dude,
he follows us.
Good.
Shout him out. He follows us.
Hey, this might seem a little like ridiculous to us, but last night I was with some friends. We're talking football, and like Brandon Cooks and where he plays was a pretty good litmus test for where some of my friends are and how much they've been paying attention to the off season.
How many of those guys were able to say where Brandon Cooks played?
0.
They also didn't know a single Detroit running back's name, so like they've got a little homework to do.
Yeah, these are for the listeners. These are friends in our home leagues that didn't understand that Jamal Williams and DeAndre Swift no longer play with the Detroit Lions.
Yeah,
And the Jahmyr Gibbs train has left the station already.
Draft.
It's too late. There's no more tickets.
drafting with this guy with these guys is great, but one of them somehow wins every year. It's so annoying.
Here's what's available here to us in 3 picks: Zay Flowers,
we have
Javonte
1, 2,
Williams. I don't really have any interest in Jamison Williams. Flowers could be fun, but we already have a rookie on the squad.
If Javonte's there as our running back 3, that'd be kind of fun. Because at this point, like, we're in a wide receiver dead zone. Oh, he's gone. Sweet.
Sharbo, do we have any Seattle? There's also
We have Walker.
AJ Dillon correlation.
AJ Dillon.
AJ Dillon correlation with the Vikings.
Oh, I like
Yeah,
that.
let's do Dillon and Kirk.
Let's
Oh
stack.
my
Let's
goodness,
correlate.
that just came out of my brain out of nowhere.
I'm going to let these go, but I mean, this is interesting because in this range, there's a lot of players that I'm not drafting a lot of. So there's 3 quarterbacks here, so I don't feel bad because we already have Hurts, and we're going to get our stack here.
Antonio Gibson, he correlates with Brandon Aiyuk, but it's fine. We can.
Rivera, it sounds like just figured out he's on the squad. He's like, this guy could be a matchup nightmare. It's like, you've had him for 3 years, Ron. I don't want to bust your bubble here. Like, he's been there.
But yeah, like Tyler Boyd, Juju, Pat Freiermuth. Like, there's actually a lot of players here that I would be passing on anyways. Odell. So I don't even feel bad about taking Kirk like a little bit higher than his ADP. I think if we start to smash wide receivers and trying to hit some home runs on some value guys, though.
I agree. I think at this point, we've got a strong running back room. We're kind of getting into that fun wide receiver zone where it's just taking swings.
What's crazy is like it's not like Gibson was like bad last year. I don't really get it. I don't get it.
He's a good in love with Brian Robinson, and they're like, we're gonna give this guy like 40 touches a game. I'm like, okay, that's fine by me. But
Gibson's a fun best ball guy too because he's got like the home run hitting. Potential.
He was
like we've seen him do it.
So good as a rookie.
Team 3 here with the Josh Allen and the AFC East quarterback room for Team 3, Fury 14-24.
What does he have?
He has Tua and Hill, but he has an unstacked Josh Allen right now.
Oh, he's going to get Gabe Davis, right? Or is Gabe Davis off? Oh, Gabe's off the board.
Oh, Gabe's got to be off the board.
He's gone. He's there at 86.
Okay.
Or that's 88.
So we're going to have to reach. Wait, keep scrolling.
That is 86.
We're going to have to reach for Rondale if we want him.
We are not drafting Rondale.
Correlation. Keegan.
Oh,
we'll see.
Man.
We'll see.
Correlation.
We'll see.
Correlation.
Keegan, like we'll see.
Rondale's one of those players I don't know if I could be talked into. I just like. For everything that I said in our last pod about Michael Wilson and like how open that wide receiver room is, I'm just not a believer in Rondale Moore.
I don't want to overexpose myself to Rondale too, which I've been doing lately.
They didn't
PPR
use him right.
Redraft, like as a late round flyer maybe, but
they didn't use him right. And Cliff didn't use him, target him downfield. And whenever they did target him downfield, he was electric.
Dude, Daniel Jones is such good value in these drafts.
I
I don't know if
know.
I have a stack yet. It's never really in my
Dude. A
draft spot, but like
I've got a couple Daniel Jones teams.
You can build the cheapest Daniel Jones stack, and then you can bring it back
it's so
with
sweet.
like Cam Akers. You can bring it back with Van Jefferson. Like you're kind of you're kind of
so
risking it.
cheap.
But yeah, the Paris
Because
Campbell.
you could do Saquon up there at 15.
Bro.
Wait for Daniel Jones this late. Grab a Paris Campbell, and like, dude, you're cooking for almost free.
You
aside
could
from
do
Saquon.
Darren Waller in the 7th, and then you could take Dimes in like the 10th, and then you can take Paris Campbell with one of your last 2 picks in the draft. It's disgusting.
Yeah, the Darren Waller team actually could have taken Jones right here for a little stack there.
Well, is Jones still
Dude,
on the
these
board?
quarterbacks all right here. Obviously, Kirk would go usually later, but like Tua, Dak, and Daniel Jones, I think are some of the best quarterback values in these best ball
Why'd you
drafts.
skip over Anthony? You hovered your mouse over him and you just didn't say his name.
It's an unknown. I don't know yet. He's a
Sean
rookie.
said,
It's hard to
say
project.
his name. Say his name. Show him some respect.
Okay, so
All right, let's jump over to the board here.
B-Rob.
We're now a couple away
B
again.
Rob would have been nice. I'm not gonna lie, I would have liked that
That's
because
good.
Aiyuk is uncorrelated as it currently stands.
Elijah would be some good value in correlation. It's right around ADP, but I'd rather kind of hammer
I think wide receiver's a bigger need right now. I'm telling you, laugh at Rondale, but it's just the truth. He's sitting there.
Dobbs and Juju here.
No Juju.
I mean, we're getting like
I'm off
20 picks
Juju.
on Juju.
I'm off Juju. I've drafted.
You're off
I've
Juju.
drafted him too much, and he's not even practicing. He has knee issues. They're gonna sign DeAndre Hopkins. Like he might be one of the worst picks in best ball. Like I have way too much. I have way too much, and
I don't love Dobbs.
Rondale's better than Romeo Dobbs.
I'd rather have Rondale over Romeo Dobbs.
We could go Nico
Or
Collins.
we could also just take Nico. We could go Nico.
We're way
actually,
above
which I'd feel
ADP. You
pretty
have
good
to
about.
accept that we're way above ADP. We're gonna look like idiots, Keegan, but it's just the truth.
What about the second guy? I feel like we should get 2 wide receivers here. But
we want Rondale, and we're putting our 2 beats 3. Sorry,
I think I'd go Rondale and
we're
Nico.
voting you off the island, Keegan. Sorry.
damn, that is.
I don't think Dobbs was okay last year, but like, I don't know. I'm just not buying into that offense. I keep reading things that are like everyone's like Jordan Love's better than we think, and it's like what, like how, like how do we know this? Like it's such an unknown there, and I have no idea who's going to be the guy behind Christian Watson too, or even if Christian Watson's the guy.
I just broke Keegan's heart by telling him to draft that high above ADP. It's okay. We're at the turn, Keegan. We have to get him.
We've got a pretty nice squad. Let's take a look at our squad real fast, just to see kind of where we sit around a little past the halfway point here.
I'm sorry.
Justin Jefferson, Jalen Hurts, Derrick Henry, Kenneth Walker, Brandon Aiyuk, Dallas Goedert, get a little Eagles stack going. Jordan Addison for some more Vikings love. A.J. Dillon for a little correlation. Kirk Cousins for the Vikings stack. And Nico Collins and Rondale Moore for some more correlation. A little bit of
perfectly
ADP
correlated?
on like everybody, but
Are we completely correlated?
Kenny Walker. Kenny Walker and Aiyuk are uncorrelated right now. These are just wow. We need to touch some grass. This is unreal questions we're asking. I love it though. Are we perfectly
this is a weird
correlated?
zone of players right here. Like this round 11. I like some of the people in 10 that went, like Zay Jones,
Same.
Tyler Boyd, and Michael
I can
Gallup.
talk myself into them.
But
the wide
I don't know
receiver
what to
dead
do
zone.
about Adam Thielen. I feel like maybe I'm being too mean on Adam Thielen in like the 11th round of a best ball tournament when he might
I can
end up
talk
with like
myself
6
into
or
Mooney
7
there, to be honest.
touchdowns.
Mooney's a guy that I can easily talk myself
in
into.
tutties. I think in this round,
If
honestly,
you're
it's quarterbacks.
Pool dip too.
Like in rounds 10 and 11, like I like Geno, I like Russell Wilson, I like Chig, I like Freiermuth. Like these are just the rounds I think you should be taking
I've got a
quarterbacks.
ton of Geno,
Oh.
Russ, and Goff stacks. I've got
Look
a
at
ton of those
Mr.
stacks.
Look at Mr. Lyons over here.
got it.
Jared Goff. He pulled it off.
And he got
He has
Brandon
David
Cooks.
Montgomery, Jameer Gibbs, Amon-Ra St. Brown,
See,
C.D. Lamb, Brandon Cooks.
Oh, he crushed it. I don't know if his team's going to win any games, but he's correlated. So that's all that matters.
He's stacking
cool.
so hard.
I have a team with both the Lions running backs. I don't really feel bad about it. I think they could be good in the same weeks, but also like we're playing best ball here, and one week one guy might
I think
go
that's
off.
a good running back room that you don't mind handcuffing, honestly, in these tournaments. That's a pretty good room to do it with. Oh, boys.
See, Dulcich.
We're at 5 wide receivers now?
Yeah. We're in a good spot.
We've got 5 wide receivers. We're kind of going BPA at this point, I would think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like checked.
I'm with that.
I think like I'm happy with like 3 RBs, 5 wide receivers. We've got both QBs, probably a tight end later. Let's kind of just see, let's let the board talk to us a little bit, huh?
Wow, I just got the chills.
Speak nice to me, huh?
Oh, we could do Bigsby and Mingo. They correlate. It could be a move. Jaylen Warren correlates with
Jaylen Warren
with Kenny Walker.
Yeah, we could get Jaylen Warren. I'm kind of warming up to Jaylen.
Oh, he's good. Like if you watch him play football, he's good. He's like a good player.
It's just like what does his work look like there?
Do we want any Kansas City exposure? Rasheed Rice? Are we interested in that? Oh,
Well, Andy's
not
gone.
anymore. So what? Best player availables here? Like Jets, just Mingo and Warren.
I'm good off Mingo. I think I like Warren.
Could be good off Mingo too.
I think Warren's.
I've got a ton of him. I think I'm good off. Let's go Warren. Let's queue him up so we can keep looking.
I kind of like Bigsby. Bigsby's a good pick too.
MVS, DJ Shark, Tank Bigsby.
I think Bigsby's.
We
a
could also
decent
reach
pick.
on.
What were you saying?
Weird range.
There's Jaden Reed. It's like 15 over ADP though.
No, let's have him fall. I don't think we need a wide receiver. We could go tight end too.
I don't think so.
Who are the tight ends out there?
Got 5.
Gerald Everett at ADP of 157. Irv Smith, Cincinnati, gets some Joe Burrow exposure, and then Cole Kmet.
I think Bigsby, if I had to pick one.
I think I'm going Bigsby too. I'll be honest. I don't know if Komet's going to be the tight end one there.
You've been saying that. You think it's Tanyan?
Talk me through that. Yeah. What's going on?
Bobby Tanyan's been buzzing in camp. He's also like a much better like receiving tight end in terms of like that is his only role.
Damn, this.
But we'll see. I don't know.
This team is really good. I really like this squad. I know it's famous as last words, but I'm a fan. I'm a big fan.
Yeah, with our collective like 10 brain cells from a Saturday bender, we're kind of our back right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, so let's see what's going on. So Cole Kmet off the board. Juwan Johnson.
Oh, Juwan Johnson. I could have been talked into that.
Dude, Juwan Johnson, I think, is going to be a monster in New Orleans.
I'm a fan. You guys know where I stand on.
He was already good last year, and Derek Carr loves his tight ends.
Juwan was really good last year.
I know.
Remember he had like multiple.
He had like a 3-tutty game.
Yeah, he had multiple weeks where if you played him, you straight up won. Like if you streamed him and played Juwan Johnson, you got the dub.
I think I dabbled.
I think I dabbled. Last year he had 42 catches, 508 receiving yards, and 7 touchdowns. So he started as a wide receiver when he came into the league, right? He's a converted tight end.
Yeah.
So he's going that like Darren Waller route where he's kind of learning the position.
Multiple 2-tutty games, bro. Those are just gold mines off the waiver wire. You're like, I'm so deep in my bag this week.
Imagine if
Remember
you had
when we
a
were
team.
drafting Paris Campbell at like 180?
Dude, I've been so sharp on him. Thank you. That is a little high. What's his ADP right now? Like, how high is it, John?
210. I think.
Yeah, isn't it still in the? Let's go look at his team.
Oh, that's.
I mean, see, he's getting running back reps,
ADP
right?
is 205.
I mean, it's right. It used to be
That's
like
50. Okay, that's-
we were drafting him at 212.
He's
That
Not all
150 is
heroes
too
wear
high.
capes.
But if you look at his projections, he's projected.
yes,
for
he's
like,
getting running back reps,
I
right?
did see that. Well,
I think it's just mainly because Saquon's holding out, but he's also a freak and can play kind of anywhere.
he was really good when he came into like as a prospect when he came into the league at Ohio State, and it just never injuries. It just never happened. But he's still only 25, and you guys know my
young,
thoughts
dude.
on Brian Dable. Like,
He's a genius.
I'm a fan. I'm a big fan of Dable. So we need another tight end. Like we're kind of set on everything except tight end, right? Would you say?
running backs or not running backs, wide receivers. I would like a couple more.
Oh
dart
yeah, we
throws.
need more
I think
wideouts.
Our build is at 5 wideouts still. Yeah, so 2, 5, 5, 1.
I'm
tight ends
comfortable.
and running or wide receivers are where I'm looking here.
Okay. I'm comfortable with leaving those as our 5 running backs. Like I don't think we need more.
Same.
Like, those guys,
at least for now. Like pick up a free Clyde or something later if it's there. But
those guys are solid.
yeah,
I mean, like you got guys in timeshares, but like an injury happens or variance, like all of a sudden.
What wideouts are on the board, Keegan? Let's kind of take a little peek ahead. I know we're still a couple.
Let me get
away.
rid of. Oh, sorry. Oh, come on. There we go.
There you go. So
I need it.
is a fun pick.
I need it. I need that. I
Jaylen?
just see tight end 21. Look at his name. What if we did?
Taysom?
What if we did like a nasty little Saint stack out of nowhere, where we go Rashid Shaheed?
Oh, here's
and Taysom. I like Curtis Samuel to correlate with Aiyuk. I love it.
Yeah, you get some Aiyuk action
love
going
it.
here. Let's see.
We could just wait and take Hayden Hurst at the end of the draft to correlate with Bigsby, and it's like, oh baby.
I love
so of these wide receivers here, like rookie, Rashid Shaheed, or Donovan Peoples-Jones, like
Reed.
I mean DPJ and
I
Curtis
like
Samuel
DPJ
would be pretty
a lot.
cool with me. I think the Browns are going to be really good this year, and I
they
know
are,
Elijah
too.
Moore got there, but I mean,
But what
Donovan Peoples-Jones was a
DPJ
baller last year.
What about the
He's
Reed
legit.
correlation?
I don't know who's going to be there.
What do you guys think about the Reed correlation though to the stack on the Vikings? Because that's like staring us right in the face.
Well, we already have AJ Dillon on there.
Just saying, you could do a stack and play off of it, but
Also, Curtis Samuel off the board, so talk to me here, boys.
well then we can.
For how correlated we already are, I'd personally rather have DPJ.
Okay, look, it's 2 to 1.
Reed would keep it rolling. Like I think we've done a really good job already getting correlated. So I could go.
Well, we
either
have
way,
2
but
picks.
In terms of
We have 2 picks, so
Man, I wish Conklin's ADP was a little
we
bit
could
more in
still
line
go
with
Jaden
us.
Reed here if we wanted.
Jaden Reed
Yeah.
would get 10 picks of ADP value. That or Taysom. Taysom's the
Yeah.
only guy I'd consider here.
I think I'd be okay with, to your point you made a minute ago, going something like a Hayden Hurst towards the
All right.
end.
I think Taysom.
I think we're getting a ton of value here. Yeah.
I love Taysom. He in
I've
best ball.
been drafting Taysom as
In
well.
best ball,
yeah.
it's just a peak of a pick.
He kind of just gets to play every position too. It's like a little bit of a cheat code.
Okay, sorry, I'll go back to the board for the viewers. Hey, let me know in the comments if I've done a better job today. I'll hand up. I'm the one who runs the drafts. Any listeners? So you let me know in the comments. You say, good job, Keegan. And if I did bad, you can say, bad job, Keegan. All right?
Left hand up.
We need.
Left hand up. Who are we?
Who are we?
We need. If you've got an opinion on Keegan's screen sharing ability, leave it in the comments, please. The regression to the mean squad, mean team. We need you. Oh, I would not be taking Trey Lance 165.
Where is he? Oh wow, him and Purdy. Okay. The Trey
Man.
Brock gamble is fun because
It's pure. It's
You don't know what's going to happen.
it's pure gambling. That's a great word to
it
describe it.
should if I was betting, I would say Purdy. Maybe not week 1, but who's going to play the bulk of the games in 2023? It's probably Purdy, right?
The easiest answer is I bet you both of them play a ton next year because of injuries. I bet you we see both.
That's such a cop out.
I just honestly that I love Brock. You guys know that. But he partially tore his UCL. I don't know. How's he going to come back? It's
Trey's such a
jeez.
better athlete too. The ceiling with him is still it's still there. People have completely wrote him off after an injury and year of sitting.
People just hate him. I don't really.
People just hate Trey
hate
Lance
that
on
dude.
Twitter. They're so mean to him.
I think people hate the 49ers fans. So I love to be like, if this guy sucks, it brings me joy.
Oh man, dude. The Cubs are just buzzing again. I am on top of the world.
Dude, the Giants beat the
Donovan
Dodgers.
just threw out a guy.
Oh my
Dude,
god,
15-0.
That I don't even really watch baseball, but that had me just so juiced. I was just anytime I get to see those fuckers lose to the Giants, it just makes me so happy.
Do you remember Talkman from the Giants?
Yeah, I do. What's he doing?
Dude, he just threw out a guy to end the top of the first inning. First pitch to the bottom of the first goes ding dong to left field, bro. Just
not.
2-run swing. What an absolute legend.
Yeah, squad. Okay, so we should probably talk about the board. But Talkman's a really good defensive player. I remember that.
Dude, yeah, he's awesome.
Okay,
There's a tight end that's slipping that I would really like to add to this team that I think is going to have a big year.
Don't tell me pull the lever.
Pull the lever, Conk.
Well, he's correlated.
Yes.
He's correlated to DPJ. So
Donovan Peoples-Jones, yeah, they have Week 17 Jets matchup. Dude, he might catch 8 touchdowns this year. Who says no?
I wouldn't hate it at
how
all.
many touchdowns?
What's
did
his
he catch
ADP?
last
Like,
year?
It's 186. So,
let's flip over here. Oh, dude, I'm totally on board for Conk.
Conk.
He caught. I would have thought he caught. He was PPR god last year. That's right.
Yeah, he also didn't have a real quarterback throwing the football most of the season. So,
Whenever it wasn't Zach, he did really well.
yeah, these guys have 2 and 3 tight ends. I think we're going to get a greedy little Conk here.
Did we take any Jags?
Bigsby.
Yeah.
You could go Chuba if you want. We could also take, best ball guy, fucking me Cole could be
Dude,
decent boom weeks.
I would love a little meat hole here.
I wouldn't hate like a cheap late jet stack.
I wouldn't
here with
hate
Conk
3
and
tight
Meecole.
ends either. I don't hate the idea of having 3 on the squad.
I also agree with that. And go Hurst instead, maybe. I'd actually kind of prefer that.
I think Hurst and Conklin make sense in my opinion.
Who's Carolina play Week 17?
It's correlated.
The
Bigsby.
Jags.
Hayden Hurst gives us the he
Yeah,
gives us the correlation.
this is how I would.
But who scores more fantasy points? Hand to God. Do you think Hayden Hurst or McCole Hardman next year? Who do you think?
McCole Hardman.
Hurst.
Look at the projections.
Let's see if Hardman falls to us at 2-0. Oh, fuck. We have one more pick, right? Let's see if Hardman falls to us. 20 picks.
I mean, before I go back to the board, I think of like the running backs I love. Both of our quarterbacks are stacked. Like the wide receivers, I think this is a fun wide receiver room for sure. With potential spike weeks. Tight ends, getting these 3 guys, like we're always going to have, I think, at least a decent week from a tight end. So I'm fine with that. We take another swing on a wide receiver.
Week,
Yeah. Oh,
Let's just
Hardman
go,
went like right after us. I would have liked Hardman there, but I am cool with like how that played out for us with 3 tight ends, and then we get another wide receiver with our very last pick of the draft.
Absolute dart throw here. Like
I'd be fun with that.
nasty dart throw. like a Michael Wilson dart throw. I don't know.
Who's our Mr.
You're
Irrelevant
addicted.
here?
Michael
Wilson.
I don't know.
I'm just saying it right now.
Whoever we take with the last pick's got to be our thumbnail.
Our thumbnail is
A Michael Wilson thumbnail on our route to 3 million would be
our
insane.
thumbnail's the gritty. I mean, that's an easy money, but grittying our way to watch us gritty our way to $3 million. I mean, that's
It's a layup. It's an absolute
that
layup.
doesn't get us
It was written.
if that doesn't get us 10 dislikes on a video, I don't know what will. Everyone says you got to get people to start hate watching you. So have we made it yet?
I hope nobody ever hate watches us. I hope if you watch Regression to the Mean content on our YouTube videos, like you legit just enjoy hanging out with us. I hope you don't hate watch.
You just like watching ball with the boys.
You can hate me.
Yeah.
I say crazy shit, so you can hate me. It's okay. I accept it. Keegan, don't hate on Keegan.
Murray ends up playing games this year. This is pretty crazy to get Kyler Murray in round 17 if he ends up playing some football this year.
Oh, it's like burning a pick on fire, in my opinion, when you take him.
Yeah, well, he just took him in round 17.
That's
He
not
already has
bad.
Russell
Pretty
Wilson
fun
and
to
Daniel
own
Jones.
when he's healthy, dude. Watching his little legs run around and shit is pretty fun as a fantasy man.
In the fake offense that he ran, and he was just like, it was literally just the Kyler do something offense.
Yeah, that 2-point conversion, he's just running circles.
I mean, if he only misses, 5 or 6 games, I think maybe 8 is kind of the call, but he plays 8 games. This guy's getting Kyler Murray for free. That's pretty cool.
God, that's right. Mecole Hardman randomly had that game where he had 26 fantasy points. That was against the Niners. That sucked. He was like a little jet sweep assassin.
Dude, he's about to jet it up this year. I cannot wait to watch those feet run.
That sentence took me on a choose your own adventure there. I did not know where you were going with that one.
He's gonna be such a fun player for our offense.
Yeah. Guys, I think this new mic is a game changer. It sounds so much better.
Sounds good.
Hey, my guy is here.
I'd be down.
Terrace.
I'd be down.
He's correlated.
He's correlated.
I'm
We did a little back end Panthers stack.
So gross.
Got a little naughty.
Other dart throws: Josh Palmer, Puka. Corey Davis is sometimes a fun last one.
You can do that on your
chamber.
You can do that on your own Jets teams. I'm no Corey Davis on my teams. Quezzy,
whatever, man.
Quez is interesting with the handcuff to
I would be kind of into that.
I'm down for. I think I'd rather go Marshall over Watkins, but if Marshall goes, I'm cool with Watkins. What do you think?
Oh, dude, I'm down with Marshall.
Down for that.
I'm down for Marshall. You don't have to tell me twice.
Oh, we know.
Do it.
Yeah, right. Let's bring him in. Bring him home.
Who we got sniped on? Who Curtis Samuel? That was our only snipe in this draft. That was about as smooth as a draft as you're gonna get.
All right, before we get back to the board and look at it,
that was awesome.
Jalen Hurts, Kirk Cousins, Derrick Henry, Kenneth Walker, A.J. Dillon, Jalen Warren, Tank Bigsby. So we go through the 5 running back route. We got Justin Jefferson, Brandon Aiyuk, Jordan Addison, Nico Collins, Rondale Moore, Donovan Peoples-Jones, Jaden Reed, Dallas Goedert, Pull the Lever Conk, and Hayden Hurst.
Did we leave anyone uncorrelated?
Aiyuk, our champion, Brandon Aiyuk is the only guy that doesn't have correlation.
Oh, you're right.
I would love this to be Terry and Aiyuk instead of Kenneth Walker and Aiyuk. I think that would have been really fun, but
it would have been.
Kenneth Walker's going to be a dog this year, so I'm not too worried about it.
That's
other values that we maybe could have got.
Squad.
I think Goddard was necessary for the stack 100%. Here, but some Burks would have been fun in that area. I still like Jordan Addison, though. I think maybe one thing, if I'm looking back at this, I would have liked to get maybe another upper echelon receiver on the roster before getting to Addison. But I think the way we built it out, it was a little hard to do that, especially because we double dipped on running back here.
Yeah.
How much
taking Goddard there limits us from getting another elite tight end.
How much faith we have in Aiyuk, though? I'm confident that Ayuk's going to be a borderline wide receiver 1 this year. I know I'm a Niner fan, so I live with it. But I am so high on Aiyuk, Keegan. So when you say upper echelon, I honestly think he's
me too.
Echelon. So I think
he's one of my favorite wide receivers in the NFL, just from a positional standpoint. Yeah. I love the way he plays football. So. And then we go way early on Kirk to make sure we get the stack. Somebody like Zay or Sky Moore would have been fun to add to the roster.
Rounds 9, 10, and 11, we went way out of ADP to kind of get our guys. We kind of prioritized correlation and stacks in 9, 10, and 11. And then, from pick 12 on, it was just scooping up value. And I think we crushed 12 and 13. I love Warren and Bigsby. I think they have standalone value, and then if anything happens to lead back in that offense, I mean, you're cooking with gas.
Oh, I love those picks. I love those picks there.
And then both those, I mean, Bigsby's going to score touchdowns, right? He's kind of got brought in to score touchdowns. So, I'm a huge ETN guy, but I still think Bigsby's really good.
He's a bit of a bigger back. Yeah.
All right. Well, that was a quick one.
We have another pick.
No, I think it's just bugging.
It just hasn't added in. The board is completed.
Well, wow,
we have another pick.
I think it's our best team we've drafted outside of our first pick, maybe. I mean, our first draft. I love this team. I love it.
I think we did really well.
I can't wait until it breaks my heart.
What's our projected points on top of that?
Almost 28. So Well, it's all right.
We didn't draft 3 quarterbacks. Anyone that gets to like 3,000 has 3 quarterbacks typically.
Yeah, you have like 3 or 4 quarterbacks.
All right. Well, this was a good time.
Right.
This was a good time. Thank you, everybody, for following, for listening. If you haven't yet, go ahead and subscribe. My hangover is like gone. I'm just now brutally exhausted, and I feel the Jack in the Box I ate last night in my stomach digesting, so that's great. But thank you, everybody, for following along, subscribing. Again, if you want to try out Best Ball, it's the best game to play in fantasy right now. Do it on Underdog. Promo code RTM to match your deposit. All right, fellas.
Have a good rest of your day, guys.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in.